Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tarot of Nella. Today is going to be my full taxidermy collection. So if you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed that in my spooky haul videos I always kind of show a taxidermy piece that I've bought. And I have actually filmed my taxidermy collection on my channel before, but now I feel like I have so many more animals to my collection to show you as a whole. I thought I would do an updated video. So I understand that this video is not for everyone, so if you do not want to watch, then you do not have to. And I just want to mention that all my taxidermy pieces, you know, have not been killed for the purpose of taxidermy. They have all died of natural causes. So I'm going to start with my birds. So the first taxidermy piece I have to show you is this little chick. So I really like this one because he's quite a light golden colour, like a creamy colour. He's not like that really obvious like yellowish colour, he's just a really nice pale little chick. Then I have the pair of ducklings. So these are cute little baby ducklings, and I love the fact that these come as a pair. They look so sweet together. It's such a lovely pose. These are lovely and brown. I really wanted like brown ducklings, fluffy ones. So look how adorable they are. So these are, yeah, my little ducklings. So my favourite bird that I would love to have as a pet is a pineapple conure. So this was why I decided to get one. Obviously it's taxidermy, not a real one. I would love to have a real one day. But he is absolutely beautiful. I just love the colours of the pineapple conures and their soft like beige faces. So I'll try and show you as up close as possible so you can see all the kind of fine detail, but I love the feel of taxidermy birds. They're so like therapeutic to stroke. Yeah, so look how beautiful she is, and she has like a little pink band, tag band here. So next I have is this barn owl. Now this one is a vintage owl, so it's very old. It was a ex-museum piece. So it's not like the best condition because, as I said, she's very old. But she's still absolutely beautiful, and I love owls. I'm obsessed with owls. So the only thing is she's not really on a proper base. She's attached to this log, but I need to kind of figure out a way to display her. But she's absolutely beautiful and I love her. Then I have this jaybird wall hanging. So this one unfortunately was in quite bad condition, so all she could do was turn him into like a head wall mount. But I really do love him. I think he has an amazing lilac coloured eye here, violet eye. And he still is a beautiful piece, so I'm glad that he was able to be preserved. So then I have a jackdaw bird. So this is a jackdaw crow. And I love jackdaw crow's eyes because they are really kind of this kind of light pale colour. And they have these kind of like little grey feathers at the top, so they're super pretty. This is an interesting piece actually because this is my first ever taxidermy that started this whole journey of me wanting to collect more animals. Basically I walked into this kind of spiritual witchy crystal shop and she had taxidermy that was kind of mixed with these kind of like spooky dolls. Like it was just a lovely display setup, and the birds were actually for sale. But I was like so drawn to it, but I didn't really know about taxidermy, the prices and stuff, so I decided to go home and do my research. And then I came across this one on eBay. I just really wanted a black spooky bird, and he does sit on my altar with when I do tarot readings, so he's the one who sits on my desk. But yeah, he is precious to me because he's the first. So the next piece I have to show you, some people don't necessarily call it taxidermy because how insects are preserved is obviously not the same process as taxidermy, but it's still technically, to me, a taxidermy piece. It is a blue morpho butterfly. So I love butterflies, and this is my favorite butterfly ever. They're so big, they're so vibrant and blue, and they have these types of like petrol-y colours. It's hard because I feel like my camera's not showing it very well, but if you kind of turn it, it usually does show like really beautiful petrol-y colours. Just look how beautiful that blue is. It's such a stunning blue and so vibrant. And the thing is with butterflies, they live such a short lifespan, and it's such a shame that, you know, they don't get a long life cycle. So I just think it's really lovely that, you know, you get to be able to preserve their beauty to admire. So now I'm going to show you my little guys, my little taxidermies, and my favorite taxidermies are the smallest. I love small little baby taxidermies. So this is a beautiful Herman's tortoise, and he was freeze dried. He's so small. He has the sweetest little face, and I love tortoises. They are one of my favorite animals. So he is just a little beauty. So the next two pieces I have to show you are mices. So the first one here is this black mouse. So he is displayed as a vampire. So he has this coffin, we have these skulls, this kind of lamppost, a cross at the back, and he's got his little top hat and cape. He has a really, really sweet face, and I just wanted a spooky little mouse. So the next mouse I have is a white mouse. So this one has a bigger skull on the base, and what I love about this mouse is he has a little grey patch around his eye. So sweet, so adorable. I actually think mouses, their faces are really, really sweet. You know, I think everyone's scared of them, and obviously scared to have them in their home. But if you actually look at the mouse's face, is that not the sweetest little face you've ever seen? So the next animal I have is this African pygmy hedgehog. So obviously this one you can't stroke because he's super, super spiky. So I absolutely love hedgehogs. Again, one of my favourite animals. But you often get wild ones. It's more harder to find the African pygmy ones with the kind of lighter fur and lighter spikes. So this next piece I have is really unique. This is a long-haired hamster. So I have never come across, since getting this, a long-haired hamster. So very different. She's got really soft long hair with the cutest little pose with her hands, and just the sweetest little face. Lovely colour, but yeah, I've never seen since a long-haired hamster, so I'm so happy I have this because I don't know if I'll ever like come across one again. This is a real close-up of her face, her little chubby cheeks. So yeah, this is my lovely little long-haired hamster. So next I have a rabbit. Now, when I was first looking for a rabbit, I was looking for like a baby bunny, but I ended up with this. This is obviously a domesticated bunny. This is not a wild bunny. This rabbit, I don't know if it's a French lop. I can't remember. It might be. As you can see, she's quite big, but she's beautiful. She's got this lovely grey coloured fur with the white. And she's kind of like a pillow. The reason I say that is if you squeeze her, can you hear that? There's like a bag in here. She's actually like soft. She's not a soft mount because you can't bend her, but she's got I swear there's like a bag. I literally think they have taxidermied her with like a bag inside. So it's a bit odd, but she is beautiful, has a lovely little face, really good condition as well. So she is my soft cuddly bunny. The next animal I have to show is a white stoat. So as you can see, the white stoat looks very much like a ferret, but this is a wild animal, and they have the most tiniest little faces, and she's got this lovely kind of grey patches around her eyes. I was so fussy. Well, I'm fussy with most of my taxidermies of what I want for my collection, but I really did want a pure white stoat, not cream, because a lot of them are creamish colour, and I did want like patches around the face. So she comes on this kind of like frosted looking snow log, so I do like to use her as a Christmas decoration as well. She does have a dark towel here, tip, but yeah, I just love the fact I have the stoat in the winter coat. So this next piece is pretty rare. This is an albino squirrel. So yeah, she's pure white with these kind of red eyes. So she's a little bit spooky-ish because she's got these kind of like red vampire-y, reddish, devilish eyes. But yeah, she's super lovely. She's got this nut in her hand. She's on this really nice green base. But yeah, she is obviously rare because it's really hard to come across an albino squirrel. So now we're moving on to one of my favourite animals ever. I am obsessed with guinea pigs. I've always been obsessed with guinea pigs since I was a child, and I just love them. I actually have 4 guinea pigs, and every time I see a guinea pig I have to have it. So I'm not someone who collects multiple animals of the same type, but when it comes to guinea pigs, it's like my weakness. So I do have this little baby guinea pig, and she was a little stillborn. So I just think it's lovely that, you know, she's been preserved, because guinea pig babies actually come out with all their fur, their colouring, everything's perfect. Guinea pig babies are so intact. They just come out exactly how they're gonna be as like as a mini adult. So she's got this kind of curly hair, so she was definitely going to be a fluffy one. And she's got like beautiful colour, and she's got such a nice mixture of colours here, if you can see this. Lots of white, grey, brown, a bit of ginger. She has a really beautiful face. So this next one is, I'm actually going to mention the taxidermists, because all my pieces are actually from different taxidermists. It just depends what I'm looking for at the time and where I can source and find it from. But this taxidermist I have to mention because I have 3 of her taxidermy pieces, and I just think she does amazing work. So I bought this baby guinea pig from her. Again, this is a lovely little stillborn one, and this one is like a smooth coat. And if we look at the eyes, we have gold leaf eyes here. So she's painted gold leaf here. So when you move the eyes, like just move the taxidermy, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like her eyes follow you around the room. It brings her to life. It makes her look so real. I mean, look at this little face. So there's a nice close-up shot of the eye. Can you see it moving as I'm tilting it? The gold leaf will just pop through on each side. Oh, it's just, she does the best eyes. So this taxidermist is called Kate Packer, and you can find her on Etsy, so I will link her shop down below in the description bar. So now we're moving on to the adult guinea pigs. So these are the full grown ones. So the first one I have is this white smooth coat guinea pig. And she came from a taxidermist whose work I really admire as well. I have 3 pieces. So basically the 2 large guinea pigs are from the same woman. And this guinea pig reminds me of a guinea pig I had when I was a child. He was called Casper. And he was a smooth coat, he was pure white. He was my first ever guinea pig, and the reason why I'm so in love with guinea pigs. As you can see, the way that this one's made is definitely some type of clay. This one's very kind of heavy. But I love the little kind of slight little ginger patches that this one has. And this next guinea pig, as I say, was done by the same woman. I just think she's amazing at guinea pigs. She's also amazing at cats, but we haven't got to that stage of the video yet. But yeah, this, oh, look at the face of this guinea pig. This guinea pig, I think this may be a Enquiries because the hair is so long. I used to have a Enquiries guinea pig and he was just pure white and he had the curliest, longest hair. So I think it could be a Enquiries. Oh, it could actually be a Texel as well, because my guinea pig Teddy, he had super curly fluffy hair as well, so it could be one of those, yeah, a Texel or a Enquiries. But look at the colour of this fur. Look at this. Beautiful. And this is her face. So sweet, such full of character. Oh, I love my guinea pig ones so much. Like, they are my favourite taxidermies, my guinea pigs. I just love them. I love them so much. They are so amazing, so well made. And again, guinea pigs don't live the longest lifespan, and it's such a shame. When you compare a guinea pig or a hamster's life to like a dog or a cat, the lifespan is dramatically decreased in difference, so it is a shame. So I just think it's lovely that you know, again, their beauty is preserved. So now we are moving on to cats. Now, cats are hard to get with taxidermy. Cats can be very expensive. Dogs, cats, they're very rare to get. I do not have a dog in my collection yet. But I am manifesting that for the future. So as I say, cats are hard to get, and that's one of the reasons now when I see a cat I'm like, I need it. So the woman who did the 2 big guinea pigs, she does amazing cats as well. So again, I'll leave her her link in the description bar. But I bought this taxidermy cat head from her. So unfortunately these cats were, I think most of them were, I think they pretty much were roadkill, or just was, yeah, they just wasn't obviously able to do a full mount with, unfortunately. So she did have a few cat heads and turn them into like wall hangings. So I have this on the wall. Now, I wanted a spooky black cat in my collection for ages. She has this kind of moonstone blind eye. So she has this kind of opalite eye here, and then she has an amazing yellow amberish eye here. So yeah, she is amazing. I love her. Which then leads me on to kittens. The woman who did the little baby guinea pig with the gold leaf eye painting, she done me a custom kitten. So she did everything I wanted. This little baby is, I think this is a Mancoon cat. But obviously, yeah, this, as you can see how small she is. She is a really dark brownish colour, and in some lightings she can actually look black. So she has a very kind of like creepish look to her, which is exactly what I was after. She's really kind of like scrawny kind of looking. But if we look at her face, she has, again, these vibrant green eyes. With, again, these have the gold leaf kind of paint in, which makes her eyes look quite real when you move them. But yeah, she's so sweet. I mean, I think this is such a unique piece. I don't think you would come across this often. I picked the pose, I picked the colour of her eyes. So yeah, she was fully customized for just me. And yeah, I love her. She's just, yeah, she's adorable. So another kitten I bought from Kate was this tabby one. So this one, she's a little bit bigger, I'd say. Yeah, she may be a little bit bigger. Well, she's got a bit more weight to her, I'd say. So lovely coloured fur. And this one has lovely blue eyes. So yeah, she's just an adorable little kitten. And again, I just think it's so sad that the kittens, you know, don't live full lives. So it's just a shame, but it's just lovely that, you know, this is just a piece of art. This is just, I just don't know how they do it. I just think taxidermists do such amazing work to capture the beauty of these animals. So this leads me to my final cat to show you all. Now, this cat is my most recent purchase. She only came yesterday and I'm so happy with her. So she is a kitten, so she's technically small, but she is a full-size cat. This cat here versus this little one, you know, can you see that difference in size? Yeah, this is obviously a much bigger cat, so I'm super happy with it. So first I'll show you her coat. So she is a lilac blue colour and she's long haired. She's got super long fluffy hair. She has white paws and a white tummy. And she has a really fluffy tail here. And this is her face. Now, I think the only thing I'm not happy with, you know, in regards to this cat is the eyes. It's such a shame they used like these cheap cabochon eyes with no detail. I understand we have the kind of big-eyed cat look, but I just think it would have been nicer to have used realistic looking eyes, considering there are so many amazing eyes that you can buy or make. So it's a shame for such a beautiful coloured cat and how well the ears and the whiskers and everything is done to have, yeah, not the best eyes. So I don't think her eyes can be changed, unfortunately, but I do really love her still. It's not the end of the world for her to not have the best eyes, because at the end of the day, she is a beautiful colour. She is well made. I love the posture, and she's like a full-size cat, which is what I've always been after. So now we are going to move on to the last two animals to show you, which are going to be foxes. So I have a beautiful fox cub to show you. Now, first I want to say this fox cub I bought for my partner for Christmas. So technically he's not mine, but then technically he is still mine as well. So I'm just going to show you how beautiful this fox cub is. He has the lightest blue eyes. He has such a beautiful face, because some foxes just don't have the best faces, but this one has a lovely face, lovely coat. Now, the most amazing thing about this fox cub, he's a soft mount. So there's a difference between a full mount and a soft mount. So a full mount is obviously very stiff, still. A soft mount is the ability to move the animal. I don't know all the process of how they do it, but I just know they use, you know, a soft body, like a toy kind of thing, and then they use like wire and stuff. So I'll show you what I mean. Basically, he has the ability to move his paws, so he can move his arms, and his tail can be stretched out, completely bent, however you want to bend it. As I said, the legs can move, his neck can move, so we can position him up. I mean, oh, look, I just love him so much. He is the best fox I've seen. So adorable. So this is the underneath of his belly. So you can cross his paws over, or we can have them straight. We can have him so that he's like standing as well. So if you want him like standing upright, we can have him standing. Again, I've moved his tail up. Let's move his head up a bit more so he's like looking up. I just love a soft mount. Honestly, my goal is to have more soft mounts. They're very hard to get hold of, obviously. But yeah, I would love more soft mounts. Just show you another look of his beautiful face. I just can't. He's just so sweet and adorable. So the last animal I have to show you, and it's obviously a fox. It is my Arctic fox. So this is an Arctic fox, and I'm showing you him last because I think he is, out of my whole collection, he's probably one of my favorite. He's probably the biggest, but also he's very rare, especially for the UK, to find a white fox. This is what he looks like. He has a really amazing coat, almost like a Siberian Husky. He has these really amazing eyes that they've put in. It's golden glowy red eyes. And this is the back. So he has this lovely colouring. He actually is a wall hanging. He has a clip here, and I think there's another one down here, like a metal clip. So he's actually a wall hanging. I don't actually have him like that. I have him in a case to protect him. And he can stand because he has just this kind of bit here. He is just the neck and shoulders head mount, but I love him so much. I think he's beautiful. So this is why I'm showing you him last, because he is probably my favourite piece. Other than that, obviously my guinea pigs and my cats probably are my next top ones that I absolutely love. So thank you so much for watching my full taxidermy collection. I really do hope you enjoyed my pieces that I've had to show you, because I don't just like to collect any. I like Pacific taxidermy pieces, Pacific colorings, and yeah, I'm quite fussy with what I collect. So let me know in the comments what was your favourite animal to see and to admire, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm sending you all lots of spooky love and light.